Everyone, and welcome to today's Spiritual Events Directory Awaken Your Inner Power TV with myself, Donna Ferguson from Unique Vibrations. So welcome everyone, and please let me know whether or not you're able to see and hear me. I'm just going to go on to the Spiritual Events Directory, so that we can make sure everything's good, which it looks like it is, but I will just double check that. So thank you so much for joining me today, wherever you are in the world. I would love to know where you are and what we're doing, what the weather's like. We've got a very overcast weather day today, and it's really quite interesting to see what's going on outside. I'm not sure if it's going to rain. What's the weather like where you are? So I can see we've got some people on here, just not able to see who that is. So I'm not sure why. Let's Sharon. Hi Sharon, welcome. How are you? You're in Melbourne. What's the weather like down there? I hope it's not too cold. And hello Sandra from Sydney, welcome to the show today. Now today I want to do a process as well, as part of the show. So it's really important for me to get some answers from you guys before we really move too much further, because I really want to see, where you're at and what you're looking for today. So hi, everyone. Hi, Evie. Hi, Anna. Sydney, Mexico. Hello from Mexico and Tasmania. Oh, wonder, I bet it's cool down there today. So let me know what you're really being challenged with at the moment. And the reason that I say that is because I want to do a process. I want to know where it is you want to be in your life, what you're looking to achieve. And I really want to set that up so that we really do get some information before we go into answering any of these questions with our trusted little pendulum crystal today. So that's really important for me to understand where you're at, so we can move forward with that a bit later on. Sorry. So Lily, hi. How are you, Lily? Thank you for joining us today. So let me know, what's the one thing that you are really wanting to achieve that perhaps you're struggling a little bit with? And I really want to be able to get you to tap into that today. So hello from Gippsland, Lisa. Welcome to the show today. Thank you so much for joining us. Yes, Melbourne is cold. Yeah, I bet it's very cold. So who else we got? Oh, Wanda sure is, yes. So let's have a look. Give me some of your responses so that I know what we're working with, and I can try and do my very best to align this more, this process that I want to do. If everybody's okay for me to do this process, I really want to invite you to let me know whether that's something you want to go through very quickly at the start, and then we can answer some questions with our crystals. So that would be fantastic. So, okay, good mental health. Where are you sitting at the moment with that, Lily? Nice to meet you, Maria. Thank you. Welcome to the show today. So what are you looking at? Should I change doctors? Okay, well, you know what? I think when it comes to that, I think it's really important for you to feel very comfortable with your doctor and with the information that he's telling you. So that would be something that it's not a decision that I can make for you, and I'm not sure even if it's something that's going to work with this process that we're going to do today. I really want to know, what it is that you really want to achieve. And I know that you've said with your mental health, so that's something that really will maybe you can tap into where you sit in your intuition and look at how you're going to be able to look at that from a different space and really feel, ask yourself some questions around whether or not that's the information that you're receiving is what, is good information that will help you to move forward. Sometimes I think that that's not always, is it more about the answers that you want to hear, or is it more about the information that you're receiving? So sometimes I know there's people out there who just want to hear certain things about what's wrong with them, or how to go about changing that. It's not something that is my area of expertise, and so sometimes, if what are you looking for from your doctor? That would be the best way that I would put that. So, asking yourself questions around that. What are you looking to achieve? And, is this doctor the right doctor for you? So that's certainly some things that you can ask when you're tapping into your intuition, and maybe do a meditation around that. Reconnecting with your soul energy, as I've gone through a long haul, big challenges. Yeah, that have been so testing. I don't see myself as a victim, but a survivor, but just felt disintegrated for a while. Now I'm ready to find my way. Yeah, perfect. That's great. Thank you for sharing that, Sharon, because you know what? That is really, really something that is very raw and very honest for sharing that information. So thank you for that. And, reconnecting with your soul is really perfect. And, we all go through challenges. We all have things going on in our lives. Even I have stuff going on in my life, behind the scenes. And, some days, can be very challenging if you don't know how to understand and work through that. And what I would say there, Sharon, also is that I love the way that you say that you're not a victim, and that's fantastic. So really well done. But are you a survivor, or are you, this person? Remember that I am are the two most powerful words. So when you're saying I am a survivor of whatever that situation is, it feels like you're putting out there that you're always a survivor rather than somebody who's thriving and really evolving in your life. And that's really important. So sometimes the language that we're using is not always, while we've, many people say, yeah, I'm a survivor, I'm not a victim, which is great. It's still about where that takes you after that. So do you always feel like you're in survival mode? And if so, that could be part of it. But we can certainly work through that with the process. So let me know if you want to process, if you're happy to, go through a process so we can sort of visualize some stuff. And let me know how you feel about that. So if everybody on this today can really let me know your comments and let me know where you're up to, I would really, truly love to really know where you're all up to and help you out as much as we can with that. So it's really important that we do this as a whole. So let me know. Just put a yes in the comments. Yes, 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 yes. What, if you're not happy to share exactly. Hi, Perla. Welcome, welcome. If you're not happy to share what it is that you're looking for to embrace and to try and adopt in your life and to really work through, then, that's okay too. So we'll just put a yes in if you're happy to work through this process, because I really, really want to. Yeah, words are so important, Sharon, really are. And I will, we'll look at some stuff with you if you've got a question after this to do. So that's fantastic. myself just having trouble letting go of the past. That's fine. That's perfect, Evie. Evie, this will certainly help you with this process. So that's fantastic. Fabulous, Nat. Hi, Nat. Welcome to the show. And Wanda, yes, perfect. Okay, just let me take a moment as we get ready. So everybody get really comfortable in your chair. We want both feet grounded evenly on the floor. And we just want to look at taking a breath in and just think about what it is that you want to achieve from this process. It'll be quite a quick process because it's such a general one for everybody. So yes, taking that breath in and really tapping into that breath, where it comes from. Is it shallow? Is it deep? Is it from the diaphragm? Are you comfortable with that breath? And let that breath out nice and slowly right to the very end of the breath. And now I want you to close your eyes and just do another couple of deep breaths in. So deep breath in. And hold on to that for a moment as you connect with what it is that you're looking for and how you want to see yourself moving forward from here, and release all the way to the end of the breath. And another deep breath in. And holding on, connecting with what it is that you want to achieve from this visualization, and slowly release. Right through to the end of the breath. Hi, Julie. Welcome. Hi, Marlene. So now I want you to think about where your life is right in this very moment. I want you to really think about where you sit and what your challenges are on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis. And I want you to take a step forward and just think about where you're headed. And really tap into that. Think about what it is that you want to achieve, where you want your life to be. And as you take a step forward, you've got two doors in front of you. One of these doors is on the left, and we're going to have a look at that door as we move towards that. As you open that nice big wooden door that feels very heavy, I want you to take a step forward, and as you step forward, there's a whole lot of stairs there. And as you start slowly going down the stairs one by one and looking down, and as you go down, there's things that are popping out at you, and from both sides and from above and from underneath. And these are things that you've struggled with in the past. You've struggled with being able to move past them. And there's one link that's missing in that particular part of your journey. And I want you to look at those things and look at how they make you feel. And remember, these are things that challenge you either daily, weekly, monthly, or even on an irregular basis, might be just every now and again throughout the year. So really think about what that is that you're looking for. And I want you to tap into the feelings and the emotions of how that makes you feel. And as you step forward and keep moving forward down the stairs, there's more things popping out at you, popping out from the left, from the right, from overhead. They're popping out at you, and they're causing you some sort of effect in your life to stop you from moving forward. How do you feel about these things? Are these things going to continue to step in front of you and hold you back from where you want to be? Is this the life you want to continue to take as you continue to step down the stairs, brushing your way past these things, obstacles and challenges that keep holding you back, the limitations and the blocks that continually come out at you and stop you from achieving everything that you want to achieve? And next, I want you to, as you enter the bottom of the stairwell, to look around you and all these challenges, all these obstacles and limits and blocks are here waiting for you. And it might be a financial block. It might be, an emotional block. It might be a limit that you've retained from conditioning, which has come from not only your conditioning years, but maybe there's some previous generational lineage cords that are tying you to these beliefs that you no longer need to listen to and believe in. And, the next 5 years, do you want this to continue? Do you want to be in the same place in the next 5 years? Do you want to be in the same place in the next 10 years? Is this how your life's going to cycle through over and over and over again? Come on now, let all of that go. This is not where you want to be. And now, as we look around us and all these things are trying to encroach on our space, I want you now to come back up the stairs and right to the very top and close that door behind you. That is a chapter in your life that no longer wants to exist. You're the one that can set yourself free. And now as you look at the right door is a beautifully colored door. It's open up and it's got light coming all the way up the stairway. I want you to walk down that stairway, and as you take each step, I want you to look at and visualize what you want in your life, how you want to feel. Happy and joyous and free of those mental and physical challenges that have been holding you back for so long. And the light just brightens stronger and stronger. And as you keep moving down the next step, there's more love and joy and happiness coming towards you. And as you continue down the stairs, look at your life in 12 months' time, the things that are coming in abundance to you. And abundance is so many things. It doesn't necessarily mean tangible things. It's within yourself. And as you release all that joy and happiness of who you have become, and, the life that is surrounding you with all these beautiful friends and family and relationships that you have built over the last 12 months. And now I want you to look at the next 5 years. Where are you? Are you on a beautiful cruise? Are you sitting on a yacht in the middle of the ocean? Are you, living in your dream home? Do you have your dream job? Are you earning the income that you want to earn? How wonderful does that feel, whatever it is for you? Feel the emotions, feel the joy, feel the spiritual sense of contentment and confidence and abundance, and being able to just provide so well for you and your family and your extended family as you move through and down. And as you get to the bottom of the stairs, that light just opens up. And as that light opens up, you can see that there is just so much beauty in front of you. And as you stand there and reflect that beauty and that beautiful sense of balance in your life, and that beautiful sense of, freedom that comes with that. And as you come to a point where you absolutely know that you are everything that you were born to be, and just hold and breathe that in nice and deeply. Deep breath in, breathing in all that goodness and breathing out. And as you let that go, I want you to feel the freedom and the relaxing that you feel, and all the tension's gone from your body. And breathing in as we suck in all that goodness with every breath that we take. And hold on to it and feel it go right through every part of your body. And now as you let it out, and you just know that you're putting it back out to the universe so you can receive that. And now I want you to turn around and start coming back up the stairs. Bring all those feelings, all those emotions with you. And as you come up to those stairs, to the top of the stairs, and that light is still shining over you, you can open the door, and it's so light and easy to open because all the doors have opened to your future life. And now I want you to close that door, and I just want you to hold on to all those beautiful feelings that you've just experienced. And know that every one of those feelings and emotions and all that things that you want for your future are possible. And a deep breath in as we feel it all go through every part of our body, and just release that. And then slowly take in a more shallow breath, and just releasing that straight back out. And then start to wiggle your toes and your fingers, and know that, your surroundings are where you were before you went through that beautiful experience. And now slowly, when you're ready, you can open your eyes and know that anything is possible. Everything is in front of you. And I'd love to really get some comments on how you felt through both of those doors. And hi, Kim, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Happy, lovely, love to see happiness. And, really look at where you're at, what is possible for you to achieve. So how about you pop some comments? I'll give you a moment or two to do that. Excellent. I'm just going to share this live stream as well. So, if you wanted to share this as we go along, that would be fantastic as well. So, feel free to do that. Share to page and manage. And we'll get that done. There we go. And just continue on. That's perfect. So, yeah, just pop some comments in for me would be fantastic. Let me know how you felt all the way through that. Oh, Bridget, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Bridget, did you see the beginning? Was it the beginning that you went through both doors, or did you just come in on the second part? But either way, look, knowing that everything is possible for you, Bridget, is perfect anyway. So, maybe there's a reason that you didn't see the first door if you missed that. So, hi, Ange. Welcome to the show today. Julie, yeah, very scary, very, very scary going through that first door. So, it's really about where you want to be and what you want to achieve in your life. And at the end of the day, really, the only person that's stopping you from going through that second door is yourself. To all of you watching this, if you had feelings of overwhelm and frustration and, feeling challenged and seeing all those obstacles in front of you in that first door, that's so because you really want to let go of that stuff, and really you could see all those things that were holding you back, and know that it's just in an instant you can change all of that just by focusing on where you want to be and what you want to do and putting it all out there, being able to receive it back. And, there's a few processes that can go on with that as well. So, there's many different ways of doing this. I utilize a lot of these processes in the work that I do. So, at the moment, I've got a 5-day challenge, which is all about bringing balance to, work-life balance into your space, whether you're in business for yourself or whether or not you're just working a lot of hours for somebody else. And this 5-day challenge you can do in your own time, in your own space, over that 5 days. So feel free to come along to that. At the end of that, we are going to have a Q&A, which will be live, and I would love to answer any questions that you've had. It's a very private group. So if you're interested in that, let me know, and I'm happy to send you a link on that, so that you can register for that 5-day challenge. We can work on things that might be, holding you back a little bit. Julie, perfect. Thank you. Yes, I will send you the link to that. In fact, let me have a look. I may even... let me see if I can just pull that up. Sorry. Whoops. Just trying to find, here we go. So I'm going to pop a link in there. You will, okay. Sorry, here's the link. You will need to register to come into the group. So it is really important that you do register, so that we can get... So it's very private. You can go at your own pace in this 5-day challenge, but the Q&A that you come on to, make sure that you've finished that 5 days, the 5th day, by the time you come onto that. And the reason that I say that is because you really want to be able to answer the questions, and on that Q&A, I will do a process for everybody, just to be able to bring something extra into that group for everyone. So it's really important that you do register and get that done sometime over that 5 days. The following week, maybe on a Wednesday night, we might be looking at the Q&A. Julie, where are you? I think you're overseas, aren't you? So, we can look at some time frames for you for that, so that we can try and organise that for the group that will look at being able to bring everybody in that group at a reasonable time, because we don't want you there at 3 o'clock in the morning, and we don't want you there at midnight, or whatever that time difference is. So I really want to consider everybody when it comes to doing that, because if we're going to do a process, you're only going to benefit by being able to be on that live. That is not going to be something that will be recorded and sent out to people, because it's not it may not be valid for each person. I really want to be able to zoom in and see how everybody's sitting in those processes. So, Lisa, you're very welcome. And you're very, very welcome. Julie, thank you so much. You're very welcome, my dear. So what are we looking for now? Who's got a question about where they want to go from here and what they're looking at doing? We'll use a trusty pendulum to get some answers for you. So particularly from that process, I'd love to know, what it is that you got from that process, and how we can answer a question with that pendulum over that. So that would be really beneficial because of how today's live is going. So please ask away, ask some questions. Don't forget, share the live as you go along. Very, very broad question, Julie. What are you looking at specifically? Your future, that's so many different things. So is there one particular question that you've got that you want to look at? When I say that, are you looking at, it's got to be a yes or no question answer. Sorry, remember the pendulum doesn't provide any other answer apart from yes or no. I had a fantastic conversation with Jay Jan last week after the show, and we really did have a good chat and found some really good things for her to work on. So I'm sorry she's not here today by the looks of things, but that's okay. So if you have anything else that you would like to know specifically, please ask that question, Julie. Family. Okay, so we're looking at family. So are you looking at, is this your family? Are you looking at whether or not you're going to have a family? What specifically about family is it? Are you looking at whether you're going to have a continual good relationship? Is there something missing? Let's get a little bit more specific. Is my family going to be closer? Okay, all right, that's a fantastic question. Let's start with that. Julie Wright would like to know if she is going to be closer with her family. So, Julie Wright, am I going to be closer? Is she going to be closer with her family? And that was a little bit indecisive to start with, Julie, but that's come on as a really great yes. So that is fantastic news. So that's possibly what you're looking for. I'm just looking for, I'm losing some of the comments here and I'm not sure why. It seems to be a bit strange that I'm not seeing all the comments. So let me just pop over to Be Live because I've got them all here. Who asked a question? Julie, Bridget. Bridget, absolute perfect timing. No, both doors. Excellent, Bridget. I'm really pleased to hear that. Journaling about blocks before popping on Facebook. Wow, perfect. Excellent. Reason for everything. Nothing happens by accident. Not today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next year. Everything happens for a reason. So that is brilliant. I am so pleased for you. Julie, I'd love to do the 5-day challenge. Guys, there's a post in there for the 5-day challenge. What I can do, I can actually edit that and put it up here if you would like to see that on there. So that is it. There will be a link after the live if you want to click on that and go through and register for that. So what's going to happen in my future? I'm wondering if you could give me some guidance with my business. Absolutely, Lisa. I'm thinking about merging businesses with my assistant. Should we open something in his area or mine? That's a great question, Lisa. And the reason that I say that is, let's do the question first. All right. And Julie, yeah, I was talking about there was a little bit of hesitation there to start with. And that may well be whether it's you that is hesitating to move forward with them or whether or not it's your family that's got some reservations about coming through. So look at how you can meditate around that and really start to increase that happening in the way and the manner that you want it to happen in. So, okay. Sorry, should we? Okay. Lisa McFadden is wondering, will she be merging her business with her assistant? And that's come up with a yes. Now, I'm just going to ask a question about, is it in your area? Is Lisa McFadden merging her business, opening a business and merging her business with her assistant in her current area of work? So that looks like a no. Now, what I'd like to do is give you some information that has occurred with me around that. So I was looking at putting a business together with somebody else, And what happened with that was that make sure that you absolutely cover all areas that could possibly go wrong with that. Have you done your organizational chart? What that means is, have you started at the top? Are you going to be equal partners? Is it going to be a partnership? Have you got legal documentation in place to move forward with that? Have you got an agreement in place within that contract? Whether you're friends or not is really important to cover both parties. And, you know, with your organizational chart, have you got a list of who who is the CEO or the director, who is going to do all the different tasks that come with running a business? What areas of expertise can you bring together? Are your strengths in the same area or not? Because if you're both got strengths in one area, you're not going to complement each other. So there's so much to look forward to in that as well. So I just wanted to make you aware that you know, how important it is to look at all avenues. So hopefully that's helped, Lisa. You're welcome, Julie. I'm pursuing a new career. I'm wondering if I will finally be passionate about my work. Let's have a look, Ange. Ange Ryan would like to know if she's going to find her purpose through her new career. Oh, there's a lot of pull with that as well. And I can feel that's really swinging from the fingertips. So that's a definite yes. So yay, congratulations. Sue-Ann, will we have any more grandchildren? Let's have a look. Grandchildren are so gorgeous. I have 8 grandchildren. And they're all very far afield. So Sue-Ann Hill would like to know if there's any more grandchildren to be added to the current brood. We're getting a yes on that, Sue-Ann. So that's a good sign. Cara, hi and welcome. And welcome, Sue-Ann, too. Thank you for joining us. What did you see from my future? Is anything showing? Cara, I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen you on my show before. I need specific questions because the pendulum can only give us a yes or a no. Don't do medium work. I do a lot of processes through my work. One of them is not being a medium or channeling. So I do require specific questions. If you could ask me a specific question, I'm more than happy to ask Crystal how that works and what the answers to that question will be. Should we lease the land we are currently looking at, or should we look for something else? Okay, Lisa. Will Lisa McFadden lease the current land they are looking at, or will Lisa McFadden be leasing the current land that they are looking at? This is a yes, but it was a little bit distracted, and it may have been in the questioning. So that's a yes. I nearly went into a 2-part question, which would really confuse the crystal. So, okay, well, when you're talking about it, Lisa, really bring up, hi, Leonie, welcome to the show. When you are bringing up that conversation about what you're going to do and where you're headed, bring up that conversation around the legal contract, because you know both parties have to be protected, but it's not just about you, it's also about your clients. So legal documentation really does protect all parties that may come into that business. So it's really important to do that. So do it on level of, I want to protect everyone that's involved with this business, including our clients, and we can only do that honestly and openly by having, a legal agreement. So, and whether or not you're going to put in a partnership business registration, it's really important to do that as well. So, or whether you're going to keep the same. I would probably keep your own separate and merge as a partnership. I'm glad the points I made were helpful. Lily, will my daughter buy land in the next 3 months? Let's ask Lily. Great question. That's exciting. Lily Flutterby would like to know if her daughter will buy land in the next 3 months. That looks like a no, Lily. It doesn't look like there's land going to be bought in that time frame, unfortunately. So, there's a reason for that. It's just not meant to happen then. Maybe it's not the right block, maybe it's not the right location. So I'm not sure where you're based, but it certainly would be helpful for them not to buy something on a last minute, if they're not completely happy with that. So really, really important. Okay. Will I be more excited about life with the new things I'm trying? I think a lot of that too, Julie, comes from, you're welcome, and comes from, the excitement and the joy and happiness that you project can only come from within. It's not going to come from what you're about to do. Remember that everything that we have is within us. Expecting to hold on to some joy and happiness and excitement in your life by doing something will only provide disappointment in a way that expectation will be denied of the level that you're looking for. So if you're excited about life now, then you're definitely going to be excited about new things that you try. So how are you feeling about trying these new things now, Julie? Let me know. We can definitely ask that question. Are you an excited life person at the moment? So really important to understand where that excitement comes from and that things aren't going to provide that for us. You're very welcome, Sue-Ann. Cara, my next surgery, will it be successful? Cara, let's ask that question. Okay, that's a much more specific question. Cara Robbins would like to know if her next surgery will be successful. Will Cara Robbins' next surgery be successful? Will Cara's next surgery be successful? All right, Cara, it's not giving me anything. So what I would say there is, if it's not too personal, where are you having surgery? Can we ask about the specific area of surgery that you're having in order to, confirm more about that? So, Leonie, will my son and daughter-in-law work out their problems? Yes, let's ask that question. Leonie Holland would like to know if her son and daughter-in-law will work out their relationship problems. Will Leonie Holland's son and daughter-in-law work out their relationship problems? That's got a yes, Leonie. One thing I would say with that is it is a little bit still very general. So working out their relationship problems could mean that they just become very amicable in the way that they develop their future relationship if they're not together. So, and I know that that's probably not the way that you were asking the question. However, it is something that needs to be considered, because if their relationship's not working at the moment, and yes, if they're working on developing that into something much nicer, then certainly, of course, that is really, really important that they understand, where that relationship's going to go from here. So it's also really important to understand that whatever their future relationship is, that it is worked out on an amicable level. You don't want it to be, in a bad space. So either way, that's going to be an amicable relationship. Whether we should come to fruition. Lynn would like to know if the property she's looking at purchasing is going to be successful. Oh, we're getting a yes on that, Lynn. So let's hope you're only looking at one, and that this is not picking up one of the other properties that you're looking at. Hi, Kerry, welcome. Am I on the right track for my marketing for my business, and will it be successful? All right, so let's ask one question, the first part of that question first, Kerry. So Kerry Murphy would like to know if her marketing style for her business is going to be successful. Ooh, yes. And the next part of that question is, Kerry Murphy would like to know if her business is going to increase with its success. And we've definitely got a yes there as well. So that's awesome. You're very welcome, Lily. Thank you. Starting working out, eating. Excellent, Julie. I think everything that we do, everything that we take in, everything that we take into our system, so it's what we hear, what we see, what we put into our mouth, what we, conversations that we have, the level of our communication that we have, all of these things really do affect our frequency, our energy frequency, and therefore it really does affect the way in which we move forward in life as well. So as a holistic from a holistic point of view, very much so. Eating is very much a part of that. So really well done, Julie. On your hip. Okay, let's ask a question for Cara. Is Cara's next hip operation going to be successful? Oh, look at that, Cara. Look, that's great. And so sometimes it's just about being specific. Kerry, you're very welcome. Leonie, you're very welcome as well. Anya, hello and welcome. Would I be successful in getting a job I have got an opportunity to apply for? Okay. So you haven't applied for it. So what area of expertise is that in, Anya? Just the reason that I'm asking that is because we really want to understand that if you're applying for a job, that you're not applying for several different jobs where you're going to actually be getting, slightly different areas. So be really specific about that, because one of the jobs you get may not be specifically at the, the job that you're looking for. So, hi, Katina. Hi, Katina. Okay, let's have a look. Katina. Is Katina's husband is Katina going to be getting a house soon? We've got a yes there, Katina. Oh, it's picked up speed. It's definitely picked up speed, so that looks very good. A librarian position. Okay, Anya, thank you for sharing that. Thank you so much. So is Anya going to be successful in applying for her librarian position? Is Anya going to be successful in applying for her librarian position? Will Anya Jidkala be successful at her librarian position? So there's 3 times, Anya, and I said your last name wrong too, my apologies, Jidkaya. So not coming through with that one. Maybe there's something else on the horizon for you that is even better, Katina. So Lily, will my son-in-law get his compensation paid in the next 3 months? Lily Flatterby would like to know if her son-in-law will get paid his compensation within the next 3 months. Will Lily Flatterby's son-in-law be paid his compensation in the next 3 months? That's coming up with a no, Lily. How long has he been working at that claim? And the reason that I'm asking that is because sometimes we know they can actually, apply. Maybe there's something else that comes from applying with that job that actually takes you in a slightly different direction. How amazing would that be? That's awesome. And it is very, very possible as well. I've seen it happen. Lily, if, these claims can go on forever and it's so frustrating. 2.5 years, yeah. I know that my son-in-law had a claim in, I think they worked for about 4.5 years to get their compensation paid out on that. Very long time, depending on the circumstances of it. They didn't discuss the intimate details with me about that, or how long it was, what the holdup was. I think it's just a process and it can take a very long time. So I really do hope that doesn't take that long for you. That would be extremely frustrating. So let's hope it's soon, maybe not in 3 months, but let's hope, let's ask the question. Will Lily Flatterby's son-in-law receive his compensation payment within the next 6 months? Oh, look, and there's another, just a different style of question, and that's come up with a yes. So that's even better. That's great. So will I meet, and Julie, will I meet and have a serious relationship with somebody in the next year? Are you talking long-term, permanent, soulmate type relationship, Julie, I expect? So will Julie Wright find her soulmate and be in a relationship within the next 12 months? Oh, that's exciting, Julie. We're getting a yes on that. Woo, 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 woo. Excitement, celebration. Janet, will my husband and I have a peaceful time on our cruise? Oh, of course you will. That'll be exciting as well. So there's probably going to be lots of excitement around. Janet Adcock would like to know if her and her husband will have a peaceful time on their cruise next week. Whoa, yes, it's holiday time. I love it. Fantastic. Well done. Loved. Where are you going? I'd love to know where you're going. And I'd love to know whether or not you do have a peaceful time when you come back. You're very welcome, Julie. Perfect. Brenda, hi and welcome. Well, leading my business with my heart as healing will be in alignment with my business success. Will leading my business with my heart as healing. So you're doing, you're going into a healing energy therapy type business, and you're going to be using your heart to do that. Is that correct, Brenda? Just if you could clarify that. So not sure what's the business success. Do you already have a business that you're running that is successful? Is that in a healing sense? Are you a healer, a therapist of some sort? If you could just give me a little bit more, that would be great. Hi, Charis. With my family, and I moved to our desired location by the end of the year. Charis Wright would like to know if her and her family will be moving to their desired location by the end of 2019. Will Charis Wright be moving to her desired location by December 2019? That's not really giving me too much there, Charis. I'm not sure why. It's not a no, it's not a yes. So maybe there's some work around that needs to be done prior to moving forward with that. Wow, I can't believe how fast today's gone. It's 4 minutes to 1. Queensland leaving from Sydney. Yay, the cruise. That's right. Sorry. There's a lot of comments coming up here. 8-minute miracle and heart meditation. Okay. Will Brenda Kay be successful with her 8-minute miracle heart meditation business that she is bringing together? Oh, look at that. And I think anything that has a heart process in it, such a beautiful instrument that I really do think that, you can't go wrong with that. So that's absolutely perfect. Well done. Hi, Diane. Welcome, welcome. We're getting ready to wrap up very quickly. What I would suggest for all of those people who have come on after the process we did at the beginning, please go back and revisit this. This is an incredible process that we've all experienced today. I know that there's been some amazing results and emotions and feelings that have come forward for some of the people on the live today. So please go back and revisit that and just really move forward. Pop your comments in once you're done. I'd love to see your comments down the track. You're very welcome, Charis. Brenda, hypnotherapist by trade, have a coaching model now. Okay, looking to speak using my heart, music and a message. Okay, perfect. Perfect, because you can incorporate those hypnotherapy processes into whatever that you do with that meditation. And, I'm a clinical hypnotherapist as well. So I do a holistic coaching business for businesses, and I bring all of that together using those processes. One of the processes we used earlier today is all part of that hypnotherapy, clinical rapid success therapy that I use, along with guidance and experiences that I know have worked not only for myself but for other people previously. And it's so easy to use it and incorporate that into your business. Don't necessarily have to say that we're a hypnotherapist. So that's fantastic. Just that I have a foot injury and have been concerned about that. Okay, yes, of course. Yeah. So just take care on the cruise, Janet. I'm sure it'll be absolutely wonderful and great opportunity for your foot to heal. So I really look forward to the show. Oh, fantastic, Julie. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing that. I'm really glad that you do. Now, I'm just going to pop in here again the link for my 5-day challenge, which is, all about bringing work-life balance into your life with energy and taking the steps that you need to take. and we're looking at everything through that. So the whole, all areas of your life. And, you know, I really have had so much fun today. Again, thank you all for being here. It's been absolutely amazing. I have a lot of fun doing this show. As I said, I absolutely cannot believe how fast this show has gone. So I look forward to seeing you all next week at 12 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time. You were all born to be absolutely extraordinary. Do not settle for anything less, because you deserve so much more than ordinary. Until next week, I'll see you all then. Bye for now. Thank you, and bless, love and light to all of you. Thank you.